My first guest tonight is an Academy Award-winning actress, and beginning on October 21st, you can see her in the film North Country. We're thrilled to have her here tonight. Please welcome Charlize Theron. Wow.
I love you back. Thank you.
Settle down, fellas. And one lady. I'm so unprofessional and dorky, you just gave me a little kiss on the cheek and I went, thank you. I've been doing this for like, 12 years. Thank you for being here, though. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And I look nice. And,
you look great.
I love dragging that out of people. Yeah, it's nice to have you. And North Country, this is, I mean, things have been going so well for you, but now there's so much buzz and excitement about this film. You've got an amazing cast, too.
Incredible, yeah.
Frances McDormand, one of my favorite people.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. I mean, do you like working with Woody Harrelson? He's such a character.
Yeah, I love Woody. Woody's amazing, yeah.
Really?
Woody's a good time, you know? This was a very serious film to make, and, you know, at the end of the day, you really needed to kind of let it all out, and Woody was the guy to be around, for sure.
You know, it's one of those, in this movie, it's so intense, and we'll get into the plot in just a bit, but basically, your character is just under fire all the time in this film.
All the time, yeah.
A lot of male characters, you know, sexually harassing you, treating you badly, and then what would you do to sort of relieve the heaviness of that when they yelled, cut?
Well, this is loosely inspired by real events, and these women went to go work in these mines, and that was considered a man's job, and they were sexually harassed by the men. So every single day, pretty much, was, you know, all of us women going to work and having these nasty things yelled at us.
Right.
It wasn't planned, but it just turned out that at the end of the day, or even in between takes, the women started sexually harassing the men.
Really? That sounds fun, actually. I'd like to be an extra on that set.
Yeah, Woody was exactly the same. Woody actually still calls me today for a little sexual harassment.
So you would sexually harass Woody, like they'd be done with the take, and then how would you sexually harass him? Would you physically lay your hands on him?
Grab a cheek.
A butt cheek?
Grab a cheek.
Wow, really? That's incredible. You just
Well, they did
over there
much
and...
worse to us, okay? Let me just say that. And
Wow.
and in all seriousness, this... I found with the real women when I was talking to them that they would relay their stories to me in a humorous way, and I think it's a way to protect yourself. You know,
Right, right.
If you can make fun of it, it doesn't affect you. You know, but yeah,
Right.
you just cup a cheek. Cup it.
Yeah, go ahead, go for it. Just go. That was sort of under my leg, right there. I find out that you are serious about astronomy. You really like it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I need something to balance out the UFC thing, right?
Sure, yeah. You've got that, and the flip side is astronomy.
I'm so complicated.
Yeah.
Very layered. I'm an asshole.
Well, you could always beat someone with a telescope. Combine the two.
A couple of years ago, I did this trip that I really put a lot of time and effort into, which, you know, like I don't normally do this, but I did this trip to Turkey because there was a full eclipse happening in Turkey. And I did a ton of research to like figure out where to go, where was the best place to view it, where there was like gonna be nobody else. And
You
like,
are serious, because to fly to Turkey just to see an eclipse is pretty amazing.
I mean, I've always wanted to go to Turkey as well, so I turned the whole thing into like a 3.5-week trip where part of it was a road trip and I was like sleeping in people's apartments and like really just amazing trip, right? So the day of the eclipse, it's like a 4-hour hike to get to this one spot that every website and every book told me this is where you have to watch this eclipse. And I'm up there and they're right. It's amazing. There's only like 3 other people. It's really quiet and this amazing thing happens right before an eclipse. It goes really quiet and then the birds like go nuts. And it's the light kind of drops and then this woman started playing a guitar and singing that Four Non Blonde song. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
What?
What's going on? As the eclipse was happening, I thought, and she didn't stop. She sang it for the entire eclipse. She just kept singing that Linda Perry song over and over and over and over again.
So you've traveled all the way to Turkey for solitude, and you're listening to a woman sing this song.
You don't even know. Like, I would, like, a part of me died that day. Died that day. And look, Linda Perry, you're awesome, but that person just ruined
your eclipse.
Yeah.
Did you not want to just go like, psh, you know, like?
You know, I think I did that horrible thing where you just look at someone. You know, you do the look, like, and she was just like, just so peace and love, and you know, it was just
right.
Like,
she couldn't interpret that as
no.
I try to give people the look, and they always think I'm coming on to them. You know, no one ever. I'm never able to communicate a physical threat to anybody, or that I've had bad food. You know, they played. I'm thinking right now in young adult. There's a scene where you have to listen to that song.
Yeah.
And you could. Was that because did the director know that you hated that?
No.
Hearing that song?
No, Jason Reitman had no idea. He would surprise me. There was a lot of driving in the film, and he wanted the character to always be listening to music, and so he would always surprise me. When we were shooting, he'd be, you know, outside of the car, and he would just feed music into the car for me. And he was rolling, and he played that song, and my face. He said my face literally looked like someone farted in the car. Like it was like instantly, like my nose started, like I was, and that's
your real reaction, and it's in the movie.
It's in the movie, and nobody knows, but it was because of that horrible woman who flew all the way to Turkey with her guitar.
We actually I heard about this, so we went and took a still. This is the actual moment where you hear the song.
That's it. And that's the look I gave her.
Yes.
Really?
You're gonna do this?
Really?
But now I know that you're in a relationship. You have a boyfriend. Does he ever get concerned when you know
sexual harassment?
Yeah. You're out there sexually harassing other guys on a movie set. Does he ever worry about things like that?
He gets his own share of sexual harassment.
Good.
But no, you know, it's very funny. I mean, he doesn't have to worry because I'm not like normal girls that, you know, have crushes on like young guys. Like if they're hunched over and old, those are the ones I have crushes on.
You really, you like an old guy. You like a really old guy.
I do. I've just always,
I'm 64 years old, by the way.
Like real men,
You know, so what kind of guys in the real world do you like? Can you give any names? Like just guys that well, I'm asking you because I actually heard somewhere that you were attracted to Ozzy Osbourne, and I was curious if that's true.
Yeah.
You like Ozzy Osbourne? That's cool.
I do. I really do. I didn't grow up with the whole Black Sabbath, so I don't know his past. I just kind of grew up with him on that reality TV show.
I love that that's the Ozzy you fell in love with. Not the guy who's with Black Sabbath, but the goofball in the mansion, chasing Sharon and a puppy, and that's the guy who was like, that's my guy.
Yeah,
that's
because
cool.
everybody's like, he was, biting, which I'm not cool with, heads of birds and rats.
That was earlier on. He was biting I think he bit the head off of a dove.
That I'm not cool with, but him kind of wobbling through his house. Going,
right.
Yeah,
right. It's vulnerable. You like a guy with some vulnerability.
I do. He's a sweetheart. I love that episode when he was writing a song for her and it was all romantic and he was calling her and she was shopping.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
He is one of the sweetest people I've ever met in real life. Like we've had
sweet.
here a bunch of times and I've worked with him and he is such a sweet guy.
So I have a crush on a sweet guy.
You have a crush on a sweet guy, which is nice. I've heard you say that interviews, you have to obviously do a lot of interviews in your work, talk about your work. You said interviews are like blind dates.
They are a little bit. They are. I mean, not you. We're like old lovers. We're like
It's true.
We're like an old married couple,
Well, let's not take it too far. But there's still some passion there, right?
No,
what do you mean, no?
I don't even brush my teeth anymore. That's where we are.
We're just that comfortable with each other. I'm like an old sock.
The honeymoon's way over.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Oh, nice. Now I'm getting depressed. No. Cup of cheek. You're right there anytime you want. Anytime you want. I gotta settle down. I get so happy when you come to the show. I don't. Found out recently that you auctioned yourself off for charity, a date. You could get, and I go to a bunch of charity functions, and it's always, you can get like a bag of grapefruits or something. And then the prizes, they're fine, but they're not you auctioned yourself off for a date, which
yeah, don't ever do it.
Don't do it?
Do not do
What,
it. It's like the worst idea ever. It's like one of those things where you really, I was like, yeah, I am a dumb blonde. Like, who does that? Who says yes? I don't
They
care.
approached you and they said, would you auction yourself off? And I think the correct response is, no, I will not.
But they trick you with the whole people are suffering thing. They trick you with that.
I never fall for that. I'm like, boo!
They trick you with the, oh, you know, you can help so many people, and then you fall for it. And then all before you know it, you're like at a restaurant with some stranger. Like, you could end up in Dahmer's apartment that way. Like, that's not a good idea.
Do they vet this person first?
No, nothing.
So it could be anybody.
Anybody. And so
you'd be safe in Dahmer's apartment.
Yes, I would, actually.
Dahmer would be all right.
Yes, you would. Yeah.
But that's so you actually went on the date,
Bundy,
did it?
not so good.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Bundy'd be a problem.
Yeah.
What a horrible conversation. Now I have to top you all with an even worse serial killer. So you went on the date and it was okay.
Please don't call it a date. It was.
It was a date. You went
was
on a date.
I went to dinner with a strange man. I was so scared actually that I made two of my girlfriends go and sit at the restaurant while I was there. I mean, the closer I got to this thing, I was like, this could actually turn out really bad. Like, you know, like rich people can be creeps too.
Right.
They can rape.
Oh, they're the worst.
Yeah.
What? How did this conversation go this way? I feel like an innocent bystander.
No, it was really, look, yeah, I would rather just, like, give the money. That was just not, it was a scary thing. It was a really, and he was weird.
I'm sorry.
sorry.
Don't say that. He's watching right now.
I don't think
He's
watching.
clearly an evil rich man watching right now. She has displeased me. I'm just going to do that for 10 minutes. Now, seriously, there is, for North Country, and it's such a cliche Oscar buzz, but people really are talking about you and your performance in this film, again, in that caliber. Is that any less exciting to you this time around, now that you've won the award, or is it just as thrilling that might happen?
You know what? Look, they could be saying things like the movie sucks and she sucks.
Right.
So I'd much rather have this version.
Sure. Yeah, it's nice.
But you know, it's like I'm trying to find an analogy for it, and I can't come up with one. The only thing I can come up with is like when your house is filled with groceries, thinking about buying groceries again.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I went through the experience, and it's a horrible analogy. It doesn't make any sense. But
I could have a lot of kettle corn in the house, but I still might buy more kettle corn if I see it. Doesn't that help? I'm an idiot.
But you know,
I know what you mean.
It's been an incredible journey. Making the film was really, like you said, the cast was incredible. So that's kind of the gift, you know. Whatever, I hope people go and see it, and I hope people love it. I'm incredibly proud of it, and whatever happens is really out of your hands. It's in the hands of the gods, the gods of sexual harassment.
Yes, anytime you want. I'm just going to move. We have a clip here from North Country. Anything we need to know to set this up?
This is a clip where I go to Woody, who plays a lawyer who has come back to the North Country, to Minnesota, and he's going through divorce. But anyway, he's a lawyer, and I have now quit my job at the mine. I've had enough, and I'm going to him to ask him to help me sue the company.
Which ends up being the first, I think, class action suit.
This is the first class action sexual harassment suit ever.
Let's take a look at this clip from North Country.
I need a lawyer. I want to sue the mine, the company, all of them.
Well, good luck with that.
I'm saying I want to hire you.
Sorry, don't do that anymore.
Well, that sucks, because you were the only lawyer I ever met.
Well, the good news is, all roads lead to lawyers. Tell you what, I will buy you a beer, though.
I don't need a beer. I need a lawyer.
North Country opens October 21st, and you're guest starring. It's a really funny part, too. You've been guest starring on Arrested Development, which returns November 7th. For British eyes only. Returns November 7th on Fox, so watch that.
Please watch it. It's great.
It's a really funny show. And you know what? Thank you so much for making time for us. And congratulations on everything. Charlize Theron, Cameron Crowe coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. I've always had a bit of a crush on you, but then I found out that you love UFC, Ultimate Fighting Championship, and I thought, oh my God, a woman who loves UFC. Is that true?
I'm absolutely obsessed. Yeah, completely and utterly obsessed. I originally was made aware of it and introduced to the world of UFC by one of my best friends, who's like a 5'7", really hot, very feminine, girly Asian girl. Who turns into a foam at the mouth monster whenever she watches UFC. And she introduced me to it. She came to my house and she said, oh, we should watch it. There's a really great fight on. And the whole night was a blur, except I woke up the next morning with no voice and really excited. Like I was just, I don't know what it says
And blood under your fingernails.
Yeah, a little bit like that,
And the police were calling.
Yeah.
So you really enjoy it. You scream and go crazy when you watch
I do. I lose my voice. I go that nuts. I get really into it. I mean, I think it's such an incredible sport. These guys are like incredible athletes, and yet at the same time, I wonder what it says about me that I like sweaty, hot men bleeding all over each other, bashing each other in the face. But I can live with that.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
I guess you're a sociopath.